Welcome students. Next topic that we will discuss, it is operations on real number. Okay, so in math operation means addition, multiplication, subtraction and division. So now we will discuss all these four operation on rational number. So first of all we will discuss addition. So in addition, the question is here, I will explain it to you so it is clear for you to know how to add them. Okay, just see, this is the number you are having which you have to add. So first of all what we will do, we will open the bracket. So it will be 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 plus root 2 minus 3 root 3. Okay, now see here, root 2 again root 2. So these two are like term, means these two will operate together. Again root 3 and root 3, these two are again like term, these two will operate together. So we will write them together. How? 2 root 2 plus root 2. Okay, then 5 root 3 minus 3 root 3. Okay, now solve these two. Root 2, okay, it is 2 root 2, it is root 2. Root 2 means it is 1 root 2. Okay, now add them, it is 3 root 2. Now here we are having subtraction sign. So it will be 2 root 3. Now you want to know how? From these two you can take root 2 as common. So what we are getting? 2 plus 1. Again from these two you can take root 3 as common. What we are getting? 5 minus 3. Okay, 5 minus 3. So 2 plus 1, it result to 3. Root 2 will be as it is. 5 minus 3, it is 2 root. Okay, so means the same real number, if it is in root, you have to solve them together. If it is in subtraction, then how you will solve it? Just see here, if you are having 2 root 2 minus root 2. So simply root 2 will be common, 2 minus 1, so answer will be root 2. Or what you can say, 2 minus 1, it is 1, so root 2 will be your answer. So in addition and subtraction, you will take like terms. Okay, you can also say that root 2 consider it as a variable, root 3 consider it as another variable. You can solve it as you are doing in the algebra. Okay, if you will assume these two as x, these two as y, then also it is easier for you to solve. Okay, or you can take it as common and solve it. Now multiplication is there. Okay, now you have to multiply. So just see, the number is 6 root 5 into 2 root 5. Okay, so how you will solve it? 6 into 2, it is 12. Now you are having root 5 and root 5. So root 5, when the same root will multiply, you are getting only 5. Means root 5 multiplied by root 5, you are getting 5. And the result is 60. Okay. So now there is a question, why root 5 multiplied by root 5 you are getting 5? Just see, what is the meaning of root? When you are having root 5, what it means? 5 to the power half. Okay. Again, what it means when you multiply 2 root 5? Means you are multiplying 5 to the power half by 5 to the power half. And in multiplication, you know it na, powers are added. So it will be 5 to the power half plus half, that is 5. I am only explaining it to you. But you have to keep it in mind that if in root the terms are same, the root will be cancelled out. Okay. So, but if the numbers are not same, for example, if it is 2 root 3 multiplied by 6 root 2, then what you will do? It will be 12, and these two will be multiplied inside the root, and the answer will be 12 root 6. This will be your answer. You are getting that point? The same we will do in the division. For example, in the division, we are having 8 root 15 upon 2 root 3. So how you will solve it? 8 upon 2 and 15 upon 3 in root. Okay, when you solve it, it will be 4, and when you solve it, it will be 5. So this is your answer. Okay, so all these things you have to keep it in mind on doing operations on real number. So when we are doing these operations on the seeing all the example, just see these points you have to remember, that when we are doing addition or difference, we are taking sum or difference of rational number and an irrational number. Okay, rational with irrational, and we are doing sum and difference. The result is irrational. Okay. Again, product or quotient of non-zero rational number with an irrational number is rational. The product or quotient, okay, of a non-zero rational number with an irrational is irrational. Okay. Now, again the third point is when you are adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing to irrational, the result can be rational or irrational. So, these points you have to keep it in your mind. Now next topic is rationalization. So why there is need for do rationalization, or how we do rationalization? Okay. For example, we are having root 2. We can represent it on number line. But if we are having number that 1 upon root 2, then how we can represent in a number line? It will be little bit difficult. We have to find out the value of root 2, then we will divide 1 by root 2, then only we can mention it on the number line. But if we are having this type of question, means in denominator we are having root, so in that case we have to rationalize the denominator. Okay, how? Just see what is in the denominator, root 2. So we will multiply numerator as well as denominator by the same number, root 2. So what we are getting? Root 2 upon 2. Okay. So now if we are writing root 2 upon 2, then it is easier for us to represent. Okay, how to locate it? Where root 2 upon 2 is? It is where root 2 is half of that root 2. Okay. So they will need to do the rationalization. For example, we are having the number 1 upon 2 plus root 3. Here we are having only one number. We have multiplied by that number and we got the rationalization. But just see here. Here we are having two numbers. Okay, one is root, another one is the simple one. And we have to rationalize it. In that case, what we have to do? We have to multiply by this term on changing the sign by numerator as well as denominator. How? This is the number. This you have to rationalize. So you will multiply by 2 minus root 3 upon 2 minus root 3. You will multiply in both. Okay. Otherwise the number will be changed. So you are multiplying it. Now see what the number is here. 1. So 1 will be multiplied by root 3. Again it will be 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. Okay. When 1 is multiplied by this, the result you are getting 2 minus root 3. Again just here. A plus b and a minus b. It is always a square minus b square. So it will be 2 square. It is 4. Root 3 square. It will be root 3. Sorry, root 3 square. It will be 3. So what you are getting? 2 minus root 3 upon 1. That is 2 minus root 3. So this is the rationalization. Means we have to remove the root of the denominator. Okay. One more example I am showing it to you. For example, we are having 5 upon root 3 minus root 5. So what I have told you? You have to multiply by changing the sign. Okay. You have multiplied. Now see. 5 root 3 plus root 5. Okay. Again what I have told you? A minus b. A plus b, it will be a square minus b square. When you are doing a square of root, so root will be removed. Okay. So root 3 square, 3 only. Root 5 square, 5 only. Okay. Now see, when you multiply 5 by root 3, it will be 5 root 3. When you multiply 5 by root 5, it will be 5 root 5. Consider it as x and y. So it is easier for you to find out how to do the multiplication. Okay. Again it will be minus 2. or you can write it in the form minus 5 upon 2 root 3 plus root 5. Both are correct. This will also your answer, and you can write it in this form also. Okay, both are the correct one. So by this way you have to do the rationalization, but what you have to keep it in mind that when you are having only a single number, then you will multiply both numerator as well as denominator by that number. But when you are having more than two numbers, okay, in that case you have to change the sign.